Okay, Dr. O here, Dasia Sade, I think that's how you say her name, posted a 15-minute thoughtful video on the series Adolescence and her thoughts about it and requested thoughts from people. Well, I don't want to share thoughts, I want to share feelings. Because the first thing I want to say is, holy moly, I got introduced to male normative alexithymia. Never heard of it before. Red pill ideology. I'm 68 years old, and all I can say is things have changed a lot. But back in my day, when I was doing cultural anthropology, what we saw was cultures in collapse lose the ability to have emotional connection with one another. I read 2 books by Colin Tromble way back in the day. One was called The Forest People, and the other was called The Mountain People. And I'll never forget how, without empathy or feeling, the men in the culture that had been the herders, and you had your wealth was essentially decided by how many cattle you had, and colonizers made them all into farmers. They had no interest in farm. Anyway, it just feels really similar. Feels, not thought. These are not my thoughts. These are my feelings. I also feel like it was a British series. I was very aware that the SWAT team beginning to the film, I immediately said, this is terrible. This is horrible. But it's so much better than it would have been if it was in the United States of America. As far as how that family was treated, that white family was treated, and how any other color family, everybody would have been dead. That's my thought. I think move in Philadelphia, okay? Next thoughts or feelings are the idea that in the United States of America, we're still whacking the weenies, that's circumcising, of these people. 6 out of 10 babies in the United States are still, in the first 7 days of their life, when they're male, being exposed to a painful trauma that is, in my experience, indescribable, and no memory of it, so to speak. I don't know about that either. I think it's very possible that we are contributing 2 or 3 generations deep, because we've been doing this in the United States since the 1950s, and we were up to 80% when I was doing my doctoring. I should be happy we're down to 60. No, I want none of these little guys, including the Jewish ones, to have to experience this. Okay, what else? When I think about it, the red pill, I'm back from the days of the Matrix. It is particularly ironic that I am recording this on April Fool's Day to understand that the 2 brothers that made that film, who have become transgender sisters, are responsible for a term that is used in the manosphere. What a hoot!